These horrifying facts will probably ruin your day. The Colombian serial killer, Pedro Alonso Lopez, who was known as the Monster of the Andes, raped and murdered over 300 girls from Ecuador, Peru, and Colombia. However, after he was caught and imprisoned for 18 years, he was put in a psychiatric hospital. There he was reviewed, declared to be sane and was set free, in spite of his blatant avowal that he fully intends to kill again. Since he was released in 1998, nobody knows where he is or what he's doing. He is supposed to be 71 years old at present. He is known for being the most prolific killer ever. The astronauts aboard the Space Shuttle Challenger most likely didn't die until they hit the water miles below the initial explosion. I once read that you should play dead if a bear attacks you, unless they start licking your wounds, because that means they plan to eat you. That still haunts me to this day. Lobsters don't age, their cells don't decompose. They grow so big that they spend more energy to shed than they can reserve and die of exhaustion. Over 90% of serial killers choose their victims through sexual desire. In fact, many serial killers have been caught because they return to the body of the victims to masturbate. There's a spider that gives you a 3-hour-long boner before you die from its bite. The boner it gives you is very painful. The US has lost 6 nuclear warheads in total. Bacteria and viruses can be frozen for millions of years and still be viably infectious, and having never encountered humanity before, could have no end of catastrophic results should they be uncovered and manage to infect a person or animal. Crocodiles can gallop like a horse. I don't like knowing this, so I'm cursing you people with this knowledge as well. Fortunately, alligators cannot. There is a genetic disease called fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva. When tissue is damaged, it is replaced with bone. Growths from underneath their skin and their joints lock solid, so over time, those affected slowly become encased in a prison of bone just beneath their own skin. They usually have to choose between sitting or standing up for the rest of their life. By the end of their life, they have to drink every meal through a straw and can barely move. One reason that crows and ravens are associated with death is because they would often follow armies as they march to battle. Being both carrion birds and extremely intelligent, they realized that a large group of armed men marching on one direction meant that there would be a tasty meal of corpses to eat soon afterwards. Remember that bath salts cannibal guy from a couple years back? He wasn't high on bath salts when he did that. That was just media speculation and bullshit. They only found pot in his system during the autopsy. We still have no idea why he flipped out. If the sun exploded right now, you would be blissfully unaware of it for just over 8 minutes while the energy travels at the speed of light to get to you. Polar bears are one of the only animals that are thought to actively hunt humans. Since 2007, at least 20 detached human feet have been found on the coast of the Salish Sea. Hearing is the last thing to go after you die. You might hear the paramedics and firefighters call off CPR. Mount Everest is covered in frozen corpses because removing them is very unsafe and time-consuming. They are easily viewed from the climbing routes, and some are used as trail markers. According to Abe Lincoln's bodyguard Crook, he said Lincoln had a dream about his own assassination 3 nights in a row before he was killed. Crook told Lincoln not to go on that fateful night, and all Lincoln said was goodbye, Crook, before he went to the play. This was very odd, as Lincoln always said, good night, not goodbye. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss tomorrow's video.